The Pod Squad.
The Pod Squad.
The Pod Squad.
The Pod Squad. It's the Pod Squad. The Pod Squad.
Yay, I remembered.
All right. Nice background, Jose.
Thank you. For Independence Day,
Wait,
right?
Nobody likes my background?
It's very psycho shower curtain scene.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, listen, everybody's here now. I got a problem. Actually, I caused the problem. And I need to apologize. Who posted the flying car post?
Me?
Oh, okay. I tried to correct it because it was a typo. You wrote something about I'm gonna take it one day at a time or something like that, and the word "take" was not spelled right. The T was some other letter, so I went in there and I just changed it to a T, and I resubmitted it. But when I did, the video didn't go, just the text part.
Really?
I don't know why that happened. I've done it before, and that didn't happen before. And for some reason, when it reposted, it didn't post the video part, which was cool. I saw the picture of the car, and I wanted to see it. But me being the teacher, I guess, I said, I need to make correction. You know, and because I have the authority to go in there and edit it. So I changed it to a T. That's all I did, change one letter, and I hit resubmit. And when I did, it didn't post the video. So you might need to repost it. But I just wanted to bring that up because that was on me.
Let me look at it real quick. But
Yeah, because I was wondering what it was about. I just saw like something about. I didn't even know what.
Yeah.
Didn't have a picture or video or anything to it, so I was confused.
I'll
I was like, is it in our own imagination? We have to think like.
Which is funny because I was going to actually post a picture of the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car, but I said, well, it doesn't make a point now because you can't see the original one.
Right.
I didn't do that. But yeah, that's. I want to apologize. Sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. I'll see if I can find it real quick. Well, after we're done.
There you go, Victor.
Yeah, I haven't even.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I said, way to go, Victor. We don't delete your pictures.
Yeah.
I do stuff to Victor's. I put this is an opinion post.
Yeah, I don't know. Aren't they all opinion posts?
We are not. No, but you're telling them to go and go purchase
Go to
tickets
hell.
to watch these guys.
Yeah.
I want to be careful. I don't want to. You know, it's that. What did I say? We can't promote anyone. We can recommend stuff, but I don't want to promote anyone or like say go spend your money to do this because I don't know. I'm just afraid like legal stuff. You know, legal stuff.
Just put a disclaimer in there. Just put
Yeah.
the musical taste of this particular podcast reflect the taste. It's not the consensus of the rest.
No, but I put on there. We recommend them highly, but you know it's up to you if you want to go buy a ticket.
Yeah, I'm not forcing anybody to go.
I think these amateur artists, they're not like they don't have like millions of dollars to like sue us or anything. You know, they're struggling already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but they're not really considered amateurs. They're like on.
They're professionals.
City limits and stuff. You know, you don't want
I
to.
don't think they make millions of dollars. They're not like, you know, the Eagles or something. You know.
No, I think what Jose's trying to say is they probably would appreciate the promotion.
Yeah, they'd actually like the promotion. Mm.
Well, let's call it a recommendation from now on. You can recommend them. Don't tell people to go buy stuff.
But okay, so that's what it was intended to be. But you actually want me to say I recommend that y'all go see.
Well, no, I mean you can say recommend, but you had said it like a different way. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
This is coming from the third floor, our legal team. The team of attorneys said you have to use.
I mean, I was a paralegal for about a year. Not that I learned anything, but I just don't want to.
The views expressed on this podcast are strictly.
Oh, you
opinions.
said it will be money well spent. That's
Yeah.
what- yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Buy a ticket or else.
So it's.
Or else we'll break your kneecaps.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, hi Susan.
You've been here? Haven't heard
Hi
of
Susan. Are
guys.
you there?
it. It is.
Yeah.
You don't have an opinion on Victor's promotions?
Well, I wasn't gonna go, even though he said to go.
Don't sue me.
Victor's so aggressive. Calm
Oh
down.
my gosh.
Yep. Music.
Go or else, suckers.
Well, I got a second opinion from one of our listeners. Was it Nadia?
Oh,
One of
yeah.
our top fans who also said she liked shiny ribs. So
Oh yeah, she said shiny ribs was fun.
yeah, they are.
I do remember that.
Did you see the video I posted? It's pretty funny.
Okay, guys. So I am so sorry about to everybody out there in the audience as well. I was running late today. I had a million things I needed to do, and I've been trying to get them done all week. And people don't always cooperate the way you'd expect them to. So I was running people. I was running people around, running errands, getting stuff done, because during the school year you don't have time to do all of that stuff.
I like how you're apologizing, even though we're not live yet.
No, we're recording.
We are
I
recording.
know, but the way she said it, like, they were supposed to be at 8, and we had to wait to 8:30.
Well,
Had to
this all
move to
started.
Thursday to Saturday.
This all started with a text from Mike.
Yeah. I don't know. I completely forgot you guys changed it. I don't remember that at all. My sometime is getting worse. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Sometimes I
okay.
remember, sometimes I don't. And I
Things
didn't remember
happen.
that.
I know things happen.
We need to have a scribe that kind of goes over all our notes before we end our meeting. So make sure
When
we're.
Jose sent that text, I was like, "Is he kidding?" 'Cause I don't-
You might be. You might be.
Could be.
You never know. I'm always.
Do that. Okay.
And then it's not even 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I was running around.
I think.
I haven't eaten, so I hope you'll forgive me. I mean, I didn't even I just showered. My hair is still wet. I'm not made up or anything. I'm gonna eat my dinner. I'm sorry.
Hey, I almost had a taco, but I wasn't open yet, so I had to go somewhere else. So
What place?
they're opening a new, but they're
Yeah.
not quite open yet. They're still
Me-
training employees.
My brother and I have an inside joke. We don't do.
Oh no, I won't even ask.
It's not
It's not real Mexican food.
not real Mexican food. Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying it's better than what we have. I just like to try different things. So
I tried to eat one of those tacos and it was like acid in my mouth. I had to like spit it.
Oh yeah. I was like, what is this?
20 episodes in, and Belinda breaks the no eating during recording rule. It's kind of like when you buy a new car.
I'm sorry.
Where's my lawyer?
When you buy a new car and you say nobody's going to eat or drink anything in my new car, and that lasts maybe 6 months.
I'm sorry. I'll try not to be too obvious or talk with my mouth full or whatever. But
too late.
I think she's already broken all the rules.
I already broke them all.
But back to real Mexican food. Yes, I agree. Not to slam anybody, but
Yeah.
Well,
trying to make you feel bad, Vic.
This all started with Mike not realizing that.
Sure. Oh, that's right. I'm taking the abuse today.
Hey, I did the wrong assignment.
And you did the wrong assignment. That's right. Susan picked the wrong assignment.
Her dog ate it, or her cat ate
I
it.
thought it was better.
I was like, it's 4th of July. We were doing Independence.
Well, there
I thought we were talking about tacos today.
No, we're not talking tacos.
We're not talking about artists that became singers.
I thought we were talking about the xenomorph taco that Jose
shit,
ate.
I'm gonna just throw my notes away.
You're gonna throw your list away. Well, hang on to it. Maybe you can still use part of it. Who knows?
What are we talking about?
So today,
we were supposed to do artists and something.
our topic today was supposed to be, this is our 4th of July episode, and we were going to talk about artists who claimed independence from their bands and went solo, had solo careers, went on to do solo careers. And
yeah, I remember that vaguely.
I guess some people lost the memo or didn't pay attention, or I don't know.
So this doesn't tie into the actors that became singers or vice versa.
Yeah, I tell you that idea was there.
That was another one.
It was. We're brainstorming.
That's the one I picked.
That's what I thought too. I'm with Susan. You sure?
Yeah, in fact, I had even said it, and
So
Mike, you were
people
like,
out
"Oh, that's a
there
good
at home,
idea." Mike, you were all
everybody-
for it. And
Our Pod Squad Army out there, if you all have some suggestions for future shows, let us know.
I got a suggestion. Let's not cancel the planning meeting.
Whose fault was that, Mike? Whose fault was that?
Yeah, no, it's my turn. Jose was the whipping boy for a long time, and I think Victor took him for a week or two, maybe two. So I guess it's my turn. Sure, it's all my fault.
It all works out in the end. We're good. We're good. We're
the
golden.
disaster, the train wreck of this episode can all.
We picked on Belinda for her lack of recording skills and stuff.
That's right.
I think Susan's the only one we haven't picked on her yet.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sure, I think you have.
Uh-oh, Susan. They're planning something.
And here she gets feisty, so
She's untouchable. Teflon Susan.
one of those cats with her claws.
That's right. Be careful.
All right.
So yeah, that was that was the plan. That was going to be our the only person who remembered was Jose.
Oh,
I'm the schoolboy. I'm the nerd.
yeah, send Belinda an apple.
Apple would have been good for dessert or for dinner for that matter. Yeah, I don't know. Do y'all want to? I guess we'll see what you guys have. I don't know what we're going to end up with. It's going to be a hodgepodge, I guess.
We might just change it a little bit.
I only got a couple.
You only have a couple? You want to start?
Sure.
Okay.
That would be interesting if we just did a show where we didn't have a plan and just everybody brought up a different subject and just talked about it.
Something different.
It's a show about nothing.
On and
Show about
on.
nothing.
Show about
Yeah,
nothing.
I think they've done that show before, Jose. All right, let me go grab my drink. Susan, you can go ahead and start and tell us your picks. What were your choices?
Okay, so I have to change it around.
And Belinda just left, Susan. Belinda just took off. She's like, oh,
right.
it's Susan's turn. Let me just head off. It's okay. I'm
Go wash my car.
go do some errands.
Okay, so the first one's obvious. The Beatles. Okay. Of course, they were around before I was, but that didn't mean I didn't enjoy them. And then learned that we were no longer together. So,
Susan, how old were you when you first heard about the Beatles? I'm just curious.
My brother had the records and he took them away from me. So let's see. I don't know why I thought they were mine, but he came one day and took all his records and he took those. They were original ones. Anyways, well, yeah, because he bought them then, I guess. Anyways, I probably middle school, like eighth grade or high school freshman year. It wasn't.
Was it? I'm just out of curiosity. Was it right after John Lennon's death?
No, it was before.
Oh, okay.
Because I do remember that in the news.
Real quick, Susan, if I may.
Uh-huh.
So I have a story related to the discovery of the Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell it quick.
Okay.
And I grew up with them, so I'm not talking about myself, but my brother had a good friend that was from, I think it was Nicaragua. And they became buddies in 7th grade or middle school. And his name was Louis. And he knew very little English. And my brother didn't know a whole lot of Spanish, but today my brother is real fluent in Spanish because of his friendship with Louis. He taught Louis English and Louis taught him Spanish. They palled around for several years together. But one day I picked them up and they get in the car. My brother's sitting up front. Louis is in the back seat. This is back in the, 80s or 90s when people wore Walkmans on their head. And Louis is back there jamming away. She loves you, yeah. And my brother told me, he said, he just discovered the Beatles. So he had a little cassette tape in his Walkman, and he was just going to town playing Beatles songs. I think he had the greatest hits. So he had never heard them before, and then it was like the heavens opened up for Louis, and he just loved the Beatles. So anyway, sorry to interrupt you, Susan.
No, but that's how it happened. I mean, yeah. Even my little cousin got into them too. So just recently.
I thought Mike was going to say he was the 5th Beatle or something.
And then he met one and they're there. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I drove Ringo around in my cab.
I know. I've met Ringo. I think I've shared before that I've met Ringo.
Like I was a lead accordion player, but it just didn't fit with the music.
It didn't fit.
So they were like, all right, Mike, we're going to have to let you go.
You can play cowbell really good.
The cowbell.
More cowbell, please. More.
All right, go ahead, Susan. Continue.
We just needed a bongo player, but I couldn't convince him.
Nope, that's his part. So I know Paul McCartney and Wings came to town one time. So
I went to that show when one of the first shows at the Alamodome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
And his wife was still alive at that time.
Linda.
Do you remember what the year was, Victor?
Oh gosh.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. I know the very first show was George Strait. And then I think the show after that.
George Strait.
Yeah, and the show after that was Wings, and then the Rolling Stones came too. But I think Wings came first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my parents gave me tickets for my birthday.
Nice.
Wow.
That was a happy
They
birthday.
actually let you out and do something?
Actually, if you see something,
I went with my brother. You know?
Oh, okay.
I was
Never let you
still
do
in
anything.
high
You had a
school,
chaperone. Sorry.
It was too. Didn't know how to drive yet or anything. Like,
Hey, y'all keep talking about Susan like they had to protect her. You remember the time she told us about the time she went to Mexico? Okay, they were keeping us safe from her. Okay?
That's right. I forgot about that.
don't say anything. Don't know that story. I didn't tell him what happened.
There's still wanted posters in Mexico with your
We
picture.
were only going to Padre. We weren't supposed to cross
you
the
got
border.
posters in the Mexican post office.
There you go. Right next to El Chapo and Susan right there.
Hey.
No, well, you know, we are
El
related.
Chapo and El Gato.
El Chapo and El Gato. La gata? I don't know.
No, we're not. I have no relation. Sorry, whoever heard that. Yeah, so Beatles is one where actually everyone you know, when they split, everyone had a solo career, you know, John, Paul, George, Ringo. Of course, the one that still out there, still doing singles. Well, Ringo is still doing it too. But of course, Paul became the main person, you know, and is still earning millions of dollars. He's worth like 400 million. Just blows my mind.
And he's united.
Yes, Sir Paul. I mean, he's been with singers like Rihanna and Jay-Z, so he's even going, what's it got, hip-hop or something? So
He's
he
going
was,
hip-hop.
he's still, and he just had recently another record come out, so he's still pushing
Yeah,
him
with
out, so he's still got it.
The Devil's Haircut guy.
Beck.
Yes.
Didn't one of you guys say that he had like all these like, I guess like copyrights or something that he owns?
Yes.
He makes money off of all
like
this, like,
over 3,000 of them.
yeah. Mm.
Wait, was it 3 or 30? It was a big amount. I think it was
Yeah.
3.
2000.
He's smart.
Yeah.
So they all became successful in their own way. It would have been, I think, awesome to see what John would have produced by now. But I know George, I think recently George Harrison's has the 50th anniversary record out too.
Oh, wow.
And then Ringo's birthday's coming up and he wants everyone to join him online. So
Yeah, George's son
for
is
that.
had been going around, I guess, promoting like
Mhm.
the anniversary or something.
Mhm.
Danny.
So they've all had successful, but of course the most successful right now is Paul McCartney. And he split from, he got 2 solo careers, right? One from Beatles and then from Wings. So
Yeah.
they never stopped. It's still going.
Yeah, he's still out there making music.
Mm-hmm. And were we doing 2 or 3 or what? I don't see. I should have asked that. I didn't do my homework.
Whatever you got. What do you have? 2, 3?
Okay, so I got, of course, the Police,
Mm.
and I didn't know they were around when I was small, like in the 70s.
Mhm.
You know, guess they were doing the nightclub stuff probably then.
Mhm.
Yeah, they hadn't. I don't think they had been. They had become really big here then yet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been cool to see them before they split in the 80s. And of course, that one was a little, because someone had an ego, apparently. But unfortunately, that ego has worked for him. He's made over lots of money. And you know who I'm talking about. Sting.
Is he like Voldemort? We can't say his name. Or?
We can't say the name.
He who shall not be spoken of.
Right. Sting, of course. And
Oh,
of course,
Mm.
that one, yes, the boss man. He was doing all the songs, so he took over basically the band,
he used to
I
be
know
a
this.
teacher.
What?
He used to be a teacher.
Mm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's become, well, they actually all had solo careers, Of course, he's the most famous one. He's most, gone on more tours, been around here. He's worth what? Also in the millions, like 80 million. But I know that Stuart Copeland, the drummer, and I would always see his name on TV shows. He would do the soundtracks for some TV shows, movies, and he's been doing that since, leaving the police. And I would be, whoa. And I didn't check it. I swear you did one for X-Files, but I'm going to check it because I think that's where I found it. Or one of those kind of sci-fi shows. And of course,
he went on to a very very lucrative career in doing soundtracks for
and writing orchestra works.
Yeah.
Space Force.
Yeah, and also the bass. Oh my God, his name is.
Don't ask me, I forget.
The guitar player?
The guitar player, because Sting played the bass.
I remember Stuart Copeland, but I don't remember the guy.
Yeah, Andy Summers.
Summers,
yes.
I'm sorry, Summers. Actually, yeah, he did a couple. He was trying to do the same thing as Stuart Copeland, but also he was a photographer, and I remember he had a couple books out, and that's what I remember mostly because I was into photography and I was all about trying to get his stuff, but could never find it. So he's been, I guess, doing the art stuff, at that part. So they have all been pretty successful, of course, with the exception that this one's overly successful and very, very, very. I can see how you can be, I want it like this, I don't want to do that, this is how I want it. So
it's his prerogative as an artist. I mean,
yeah. Oh, so Andy Summers did some scoring for, believe it, at Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh,
funny.
That was funny. And the photography collection, yes, he had that in 2006 and memoirs. But I do remember his pictures, and I can't believe I forgot about them. Used to always see them when I get photo magazines. I can look that up. So those two groups.
Cool.
And I guess one more.
Sure, why not?
I don't know if you consider them a band or not, but Simon and Garfunkel.
Mm.
I don't know. I know they both had single or have done songs, but of course, Paul Simon is
More
the
successful.
lucrative one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gone from different types of music, from the African music to, different cultural music and all that. So he's done it all. And also I heard he sold his music collection or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, a lot of artists are doing that right now. I don't know.
Yeah, like Bob Dylan did that too, right? I think he sold like his entire collection.
Yeah.
But did it? And then back to the Beatles, I think Michael Jackson outbid the Beatles themselves and bought the Beatles catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he and Paul McCartney, there was tension between them, even though they recorded some songs together. But after that, there was tension between them.
Yeah, much to the chagrin of Paul McCartney, because if he would have retained the rights to the Beatles catalog, he, instead of having 400 million, he probably have 400 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson just moonwalked all over him.
Yeah.
I wonder if all of that is still in his is still under Michael Jackson's
like his estate or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Probably right.
I want to say I remember something about it. It had been sold.
So every time they play a Beatles song, Michael Jackson gets paid or something like that.
Didn't Prince buy some of it?
No, I don't remember exactly.
I don't know. Hey, you're the one with the lawyer.
I know, right? Yeah, let me do some research
you're
here.
the one with the 1985 encyclopedia. Come on, look it up.
Encyclopedia, what's that?
Doing his research, his sources. Remember?
I'm on it.
Okay. Next, I didn't get as much as I could.
Well, that was a pretty good list. Our timer just went off. I don't know. We probably have time for another one, but let's break.
Like we have time for Jose, who's going to get cut off. So
No, Mike is the one getting cut off this week.
You've got 5 seconds left, Mike.
Considering I researched the wrong topic at the last minute again.
I'm there with you.
My birthday act together, I completely forgot. Oh wait, you haven't researched the main topic. And then when I got around to doing that, now you guys inform me that I researched the wrong topic. So I'm a mess. Okay, sorry. I've had a busy week.
That's okay. That's okay.
I was working at the Alamo Dome.
No one is judging, Mike. No one's judging. You're fine. You're fine.
I pulled double duty this week, working at the Alamo Dome during the day and filming it. I've been busy. Sorry.
Were you working in the day out there?
Yeah, I was there today.
Getting everything ready for the weekend.
And yesterday too. And then we filmed last night. We did a night shoot. So yeah, I'm a little tired.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I only have a couple of days. I overbooked and completely forgot because Victor and Jose didn't text me to remind me that.
All right, I'll do it from now on.
We didn't share our homework with you. So.
Yeah.
Mike's like the bully. He's like, all right, Jose, Vic.
Lunch money. We'll call him lunch money, Mike.
Take your money away, guys.
Hey, somebody stole my tacos at the Alamo Dome today. I was pissed off. Somebody I was working with, and usually I hide that kind of stuff. And today I just set them down and walked away.
They weren't from Keys, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I come back and my tacos are gone. My coffee was still there. So I was all irritated all day. Skipped lunch. I didn't feel like at lunchtime I was still bunched up in a knot. I didn't even feel like going to get lunch. That was my lunch. Anyway.
Well, if they were from,
they would have put him back.
Right?
Trust me, you got saved. You were saved. A disappointment.
They weren't. They
would have brought them back. Put them on.
Yeah, I guess they won't be our sponsor anytime soon.
No, I'll be bleeping their name out. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're just naming names now.
I guess I won't be buying them. Shirt. I don't wear it.
Bash Austin. Just go ahead and bash Austin while you're at it.
Just kidding.
Well, let's go ahead and
Just kidding. Good family food.
We're just a bunch of jokers here.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Like I say, we're gonna have our pictures on the wall. Don't allow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fit in these people's tacos, right?
Yeah.
No kale and pineapple tacos for you.
Okay.
No mango tacos for you. Sorry.
No patchouli oil in their tacos.
Patchouli.
Yeah,
now we should be out of time, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Just before we break, real quick, I did my research. Sony now has the catalog of Lennon and McCartney songs. So.
So it was sold. I thought I'd read something.
Yeah, back in 2016. So.
After
not under Jackson's estate anymore. Well, let's break and come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okie doke.
Okay.
See you in a sec.
Eat it.
Where is everybody?
I don't know.
Taking a
Maybe
break.
they got
You
hungry
should all be
watching
on here.
Taking a break.
Waiting room. Wait. There's one more. There we go. Oh my God. Ay, ay,
Oh, what I missed.
ay. Mm,
Are we still doing movie reviews?
I love you.
what?
Who's
Oh,
that?
TV. Sorry.
Communicating with her cat.
Telepathically.
There we go. I think everybody's back now. Okay. Let's just trying to make sure everybody was on. For a split second there, I was laughing when you guys came on because for a split second, I thought to myself, somebody told me to hit record on during that last session. I was like, oh no.
Oh,
So did you record?
It looks like I recorded.
well, it must have because it had a timer.
No, the timer comes up regardless.
Oh, okay.
I was like, damn it,
Uh-oh.
Jose, I told you to remind me to hit record. You're back in the hot seat.
Oh no.
So there's a whole middle segment missing. We know.
Oh my
why.
God. No, it looks like it recorded. I just couldn't remember, like, it's like, if I didn't record, how am I going to tell them? I was going to go crawl under a rock. Hi, everybody. This is Belinda. I am on at a different time. I hope everybody's having a really good Independence Day. As you've probably already guessed, I messed up. I did not record the second part of our podcast. And I know the guys and Susan are going to kill me when they find out. The only person who got to share their list was Susan. So Mike, Jose, and Victor and myself will, I don't know. I guess we'll have to share our list the next time we meet or by some other means. But I did want to take time to apologize for the for the goof that I committed. I guess that's all I really have to say right now. I do, like I said, I do hope everybody is having a safe and a happy 4th of July. We will try to fix this later. We'll catch you in a couple weeks. We'll continue with the rest of the podcast.
You do it. You put on a Britney Spears song. Oops.
Oops, I did it again. Well, let's I guess we kind of strayed off of our initial subject, but that's okay.
We had time to kill, so
Yeah. We had a short topic today. we're gonna go ahead and do In Memoriam, and then our shout outs and birthdays. So In Memoriam was okay, Victor. Okay.
Me.
All right. You can. Why don't you go first, and then Mike can do his birthdays.
Yes. Okay. So these are in no particular order. There's a few people here I'd like to recognize. Probably one of the most recent ones, Stuart Damon, actor. He passed away June 29th, just a few days ago. He died of kidney failure, and I don't know the cause of death for all of them because it wasn't always available. But in his case, it was kidney failure. He was 84 years old. He's known for playing the role of Alan Quartermain in I don't know the name of the soap opera.
General Hospital.
General Hospital. Okay. And my memory, because I didn't watch soap operas, but I did see him in Cinderella when I was a kid. And I've always been a big fan of musicals. And I remember as a kid watching that, and you know, I just loved it. You know, him and Leslie Ann Warren, and the costumes and the dance numbers, and even Ginger Rogers was in it. It was a great piece of old school TV production. You know, the music was Rogers and Hammerstein. And I remember him singing. I even put a quote on our post, one of the lyrics from one of his songs in that show. So that's how I remember him, and it was great. And I even have the DVD because I liked it so much. I probably need to see it again pretty soon. But that was Stuart Damon. Another woman, again related to, in this case, novellas, Delia Fiallo, a screenwriter. She passed away also on June 29th for unknown causes. She was 96 years old, but she is known as the mother of telenovelas. She wrote for telenovelas, I don't know if y'all ever heard of any of these, Cassandra and Cristal and some others. And she even wrote some romance novels. But she was basically known as a writer. She's originally from Cuba. She came to Florida, that's where she was when she passed away. But she's very well known among the Spanish language TV people, especially when it comes to novellas. She wrote quite a few of those.
What was the name of the novella?
One was called Cassandra with a K, and Cristal. Yeah. And there was another one, but I ran out of room. But she passed away at the night, a good life, 96. So she had a good life and very successful. Johnny Solinger, he was the singer in Skid Row after Sebastian Bach left the band. So he was the rock band Skid Row. He was a singer. He passed away also on the 29th. He died of liver failure at the age of 55. So apparently after Sebastian Bach left the band, they reformed the band in 1999, and he became the lead singer at that point. They made a couple of videos and put out a few albums, and I'm not sure if they're still touring. I don't think he's the singer anymore, obviously. But, I mean, I think he stopped singing with the band a couple of years ago. But that was his name, Johnny Solinger, and he was with Skid Row. Someone else, Ellen McElwain. Also, she was a pioneering female blues guitarist. Now, she wasn't well known in the United States, but she was more well known in Canada. She passed away on the 23rd of June of esophageal cancer, and she was 75. She was a pioneer, like I said, among women who play blues. You know, there's women like Samantha Fish and people like that. She was probably an influence on them. She played with Muddy Waters, Taj Mahal, and Jimi Hendrix. Oh. So she's well-known among the blues community. A couple of more, Jack Ingram. If you like NASCAR, you've probably heard of him. He's in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. He was a race car driver. He passed away on the 25th of June for unknown causes. He was 84 years old. He won 31 Xfinity races, which is part of the NASCAR circuit. And he was also known as the Iron Man because he really didn't start NASCAR until he was middle-aged. And when his younger years, he would talk about how he would literally have to race several races, one back to back, just to make ends meet. And on one occasion, he raced like 6 races in 5 days in like 5 different states. And that's when they started calling him the Iron Man, because he was just a driver. You know, he loved to drive and he was very good at it. So, but he passed away at the age of 84 on the 25th. And the last one was John Langley. He created the show Cops, which just recently was taken off the air. That show was on the air for about 30 years, more than 30 years. He passed away on the 26th of a heart attack, and he was actually doing an off-road race at the time. He was driving a race car, kind of like the Baja. Well, this wasn't the Baja. This is actually Mexico, a different kind of race. And during the race, he had a heart attack and passed away, unfortunately. But he was still out there doing it, and he was 78 years old. And his name was John Langley.
Was in the middle of the race when he passed?
I don't know if he was actually driving or at a pit, or I don't know how those kind of races work, because a lot of them, once you start, you don't stop unless you're going to change drivers. Because I know when they do the 24 hours of Le Mans, they literally are driving for 24 hours, but they change drivers. I know that. I don't know enough about that kind of driving to know what the circumstances were. It didn't give much more details about that. It just talked about his life in general. But the show ran from 1989 until 2020, and it was on 2 different networks. It was on I can't remember which network it started on, but it ended up on Spike. They changed over to Spike, but it kept going. Fox, yeah.
Fox first.
Yeah, I think it was on Fox first, and then it went over to Spike. But it was on for, like I said, over almost 31 years, 32 years. You know, I mean, if you're not familiar with the show, there'd be a cameraman basically following police around on their duty. And if they got a call, they went and the cameraman followed them. And if they needed to arrest somebody, they videotaped it all. You know, and you know, I think it was the one that had the Bad Boys theme.
Yeah.
And so he was the creator of that show. And that's my list. So, as we usually do.
Bad Boys Jamaican group that recorded the theme song.
Yeah.
Boy, they sure cashed in.
Yeah, they bet they did. Yeah. So, raise their glass or whatever you're drinking to our dearly departed.
My bottle of water is way on the other side of the room. Cheers.
Let me get my drink.
Flojo.
I remember it being on Fox because it came on either before or right after America's Most Wanted. And that was,
that's right. Yeah.
That was one of the shows I watched religiously back in the day. Watched 3 things for a long time only: the news, the Spurs, and America's Most Wanted.
All right. Well, Mike, I guess we'll go ahead and let you take care of birthdays.
Okay. Sure. I actually prepared for this one.
Watch, he's gonna have birthdays all from last month.
They're not from last month? When
No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah, no, these are mostly last week. I did throw a couple in that for like tomorrow or the next day, because by the time this airs, their birthdays will have passed. So let's start off with Ariana Grande, born June 26, 1993 in Boca Raton. Singer, songwriter, and actress. And her name, we were talking about nicknames and real names. Her actual last name is Butera, Butera. If you didn't know, now you did. So yeah, she won 2 Grammys, 2 Billboard, and 3 American Music Awards. She got married this year to Dalton Gomez. Yeah, so that's one. Next is Nicole Kidman, celebrated her birthday June 20th. She was born in 1967 in Honolulu. She's known as an Australian American actress. So, yeah, she was born in Hawaii. She's also a film producer. She can't read my chicken scratch here. She won 2 Academy Awards, or one for Best Actress. She played the role of Virginia Woolf in the can't read my writing.
The Hours.
The Hours, there it is. Yep. Okay, and she won 2 Emmys and 5 Golden Globes. Nicole Kidman. She was also married to Tom Cruise back in the day. Now she's married to Keith Urban. And I'll skip over some. And we got Lana Del Rey, American recording artist, born June 21st, 1985 in New York City. She moved to London. She won Brit Awards, so it looks like she's got more success overseas in the UK. Chris Pratt. Let me say that again. Chris Pratt. Born June 21st, 1979, American actor. He was born in Virginia. Of course, he's known for Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, and Thor, among other films. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep, born June 22nd, 1949. I mean, what can you say about her? She's got an illustrious career. She's known as the best actress of her generation. 21 Oscar nominations with 3 wins. 32 Golden Globe nominations.
Wow.
The 3 Oscars are for Kramer versus Kramer in 1980, Sophie's Choice in 1983, and Iron Lady in 2012, a film of Margaret Thatcher. Okay, and then next, this guy. I'll tell you what, we can do a whole episode on this guy. I started reading his Wikipedia biography. Chris Christopherson.
Oh, wow.
This guy has lived a life.
Yeah.
When I started reading his stuff, like I couldn't write it all down. We'd be here for an hour. He was actually born in Brownsville, Texas. I did not know that. Yeah.
Wow.
June 22nd, 1936, country singer, songwriter, musician, and actor. I mean, this guy's done it all. He's Oxford scholar, got his master's in 1960. He wrote Me and Bobby McGee, which was recorded and made famous by Janis Joplin. He was actually in a personal relationship with her for a time. He also wrote Sunday Morning Coming Down. A lot of these songs, either he recorded first or somebody else re-recorded them, like Janis and Johnny Cash re-recorded Sunday Morning Coming Down. I believe Ray Stevens was the first one to record that one. Help Me Make It Through the Night. I mean, his songwriting credits go on and on. He was the son of a major general.
Wow.
He joined the Army Rangers. He learned how to fly helicopters. I'm telling you, this guy just kept
He was an actor too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got to go to Globe first. He was in Blade. He was in Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid.
That's right. He was in Blade. That's right.
Planet of the Apes, the more recent Planet of the Apes.
If you get a chance to see a John Sayles movie called Lone Star, that's an awesome movie, and he's in that. Yeah, and he's a major role in that movie.
I just wrote down a few films. I didn't write. I mean,
that is a really good movie. Y'all got to see that if y'all haven't seen it. It's called Lone Star.
Yeah, and I thought I was going to tie him into what I thought was our subject matter: actors turned actors and vice versa.
His birthday.
But we'll just keep it at her birthday today. 1985, he joined the Highwaymen, which is a super group of country singers: Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Willie Nelson. He was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. I mean, and that's just a brief paragraph that I wrote down about
You
him.
think he's got some stories?
Dude, this guy, I mean, I'm like, Chris Christopherson, way to go. He lived a good life, you know, he's still living it. You know, good for him. Yeah, I definitely, you know, recommend that people look him up and read about him. You notice I used the word recommend?
I did.
Recommend.
So yeah, if you want to recommend,
You didn't say go buy their books.
Yeah,
go buy his-
like Victor, you better go watch him in concert.
I recommend him reading up on his life story.
I'm gonna be there looking for y'all, so y'all better be there.
Chris Christopherson, man, I'm so impressed.
Was he in A Star Is Born with Barbara Streisand?
Yes.
Was that him, right?
Yes.
Okay, I can remember that.
Yeah.
But the other one, right?
Yeah.
Very
Okay,
good.
moving on from Chris Christopherson. John Goodman, born June 20th, 1952 in St. Louis. Actor, voiceover artist, comedian. I mean, he won a Golden Globe in 1993 for his role as Dan Connor and Roseanne. He's been in several Coen Brothers films. He's Raising Arizona, Barton Fink, the Big Lebowski, Old
Brother, we're out though.
Yeah. So, and some of the voiceover work was Monsters, Jungle Book, and I can't read the other one.
The Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah,
He was in that. Yeah.
that's right. He was.
Which one?
The Emperor's New Groove.
Okay.
It's animated.
I didn't write that one down. Frequent host of SNL, Saturday Night Live. So, John Goodman. Who else I got? Okay, she could have fit into one of those branched off on her own. June Carter Cash started off as with her sisters in the singing group, the Carters.
The Carter family, yeah.
And then she went solo.
She went solo. Well, if you want to call it solo, but then she hooked up with Johnny, good old Johnny. If you want to call it solo.
I'm just making a joke because that was our topic this week. So,
Okay.
like Judy Garland.
Did I say her birthday? 6/23/1929. It's a spring. Right down the state. I'm gonna guess Tennessee. I don't know. Shannon Sharp, football player, born June 26, 1968 in Chicago. Football player, sports commentator. Selma Blair, American actress, born June 23rd, 1972. Audie Murphy, decorated soldier.
And actor.
You need to read about him. Actor, songwriter, born June 20th, 1925. Elon Musk, June 28th, 1971. Born in Pretoria, South Africa. Entrepreneur, business magnate. Estimated worth about 172 billion. He's known for, founding Tesla and now his SpaceX endeavors, which is down in he's got his little launch pad mini space city that he's established down in the Boca Chica, Texas Valley. Who else? What else? Tom Cruise. I ran out of time, so I didn't do any research on Tom Cruise. I think he was in some movies or something. I don't know. He was born. His birthday is actually coming up, July 3rd, 1962. Mike Tyson. Everybody knows good old Mike.
Iron Mike.
Iron Mike.
Iron Mike Tyson, June 30th, 1966, born in Brooklyn. I'm just going to skim through the last couple here. Margot Robbie. Birthday coming up tomorrow, July 2nd, 1990. Helen Keller.
Still alive?
Either I wrote this one wrong or it's way off in the beginning. So I'm putting somebody else.
See, you're bad.
July 27th. Did I write this one down? Why did I write that one down? That's way ahead. Liv Tyler, July 1st, 1977, born in East Harlem. Lindsay Lohan, birthday's tomorrow, July 2nd, 1986. I'm saying tomorrow when this airs, it's going to be yesterday. Sorry. Post Malone, born July 4th, 1995, American rapper. Nikolai Tesla, birthday July 10th, and Tupac Shakur. I didn't write down his birthday. Must have run out of time. So those are our birthdays.
And don't forget the good old US of A.
The good old US of A, of course.
4th of July. Yeah, I had a quick list of 4th of July birthdays too. You mentioned Post Malone. Malia and Obama is going to have her birthday on the 4th of July. These are all 4th of July babies. Angelique Boyer, she's a Mexican novella actress. And Gina Lola Brigida is she's still around. She is about to be 94, I believe.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, and those are some 4th of July birthdays for y'all.
Cool.
Oh, so that was a pretty good list there. So happy birthday to everybody.
Audio Jungle.
Birthday.
Audio
Also candles.
We need a birthday song or something. We need to make up a new birthday song.
I was gonna sing the Beatles one, but then we'll get sued.
Exactly. You can create one, Jose.
Yeah.
You got that musical talent there.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
We don't have to follow the rules today. It's your birthday.
I don't know what else. I guess that's pretty much it. That we've covered our topic. We've done In Memoriam and birthdays.
Do we have any shout outs?
I was gonna say, anybody have a shout out to give us?
I had lunch with one of our members a couple days ago.
Oh,
Oh.
one of the army.
One of the army, yes. One of the pod platoon, yes.
Very nice. I hope y'all didn't go to Torchy's.
No, we didn't go to Turkey. Although, no, I won't give a review of this restaurant. It was okay.
Uh-oh.
But the company was better. It was good to see the old friends. So, yes.
Cool.
Very nice.
That was cool. But, yeah, she's a common, regular contributor or liker or whatever. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
that's not why we got together. It's because I hadn't seen her since before COVID. So, but anyway, yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I actually went out to a birthday celebration. Went to a karaoke bar, and people are starting to gather. So, just be safe while y'all are out there. Keep wearing your masks. Get your vaccines if you haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice just getting out and getting together with people. Definitely.
What did you sing at the karaoke bar?
What did I sing?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what I sang? I sang the birthday girl wanted wanted to hear Midnight Train to Georgia, so I sang that and promptly ruined the song.
You're gonna have to sing it because you've been promoting us as dancers lately.
I thought that was a good idea. I don't know.
Like,
What else?
Acapella, why not?
I sang and then I sang, I don't know, I sang a couple other songs and then rounded up my little singing thing with Ringo Starr's The No No song. Do y'all know that one?
Mm-hmm.
no, no.
No.
I don't know. It's no,
Oh
no.
no, it's oh no.
Yeah, y'all gotta listen to it. It's
Or was that the crowd's reaction when you were singing? They were like, no, no.
they didn't look like they had ever heard it before. They kind of stopped for a second. It's like,
Oh, no, no.
what is she singing about? It's a little inappropriate for me to sing it on here.
Oh, I think we've already crossed that threshold already. So. Talking about midsummer and all that.
With midsummer.
Mm.
Well, anything else you guys want to add? No.
So next one we're doing the actors that became singers in this.
I guess we'll talk about it in just a little bit. We'll talk about it between ourselves and let the audience go. I think that's it. So let's wrap it up and say goodbye. And we will be back in a couple more weeks with some new topic. But if y'all have any ideas, you want to share some stories with us, look down here and make sure that you contact us. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, to our YouTube channel, and then go check out our Facebook. We're also on Twitter and Instagram, but the majority of our stuff is Facebook based and YouTube based. So we will see you in a couple weeks. Until then, happy 4th of July and
Safe, everybody. Have fun and be safe.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.